Hello and welcome back. This is YourSports Boyz, and we are here to break down the Jazz vs. Mavericks and also NFL playoff predictions coming up right now. We will start the podcast by giving you the injuries from the game. Here are the injuries from the Dallas Mavericks. Luka Doncic is by far the most important injury, followed by Christian Wood and Maxi Kleber. Now here are the injuries for the Utah Jazz. The Utah Jazz are finally healthy again. Their only injury is Micah Potter. Now here are the stats from the Utah Jazz and the Dallas Mavericks. Starting off with the Dallas Mavericks, Spencer Dinwiddie by far had the best stat line, putting up 35 points, 4 rebounds, and 8 assists. Dorian Finney-Smith also doing pretty good for the Mavericks, but not great. He had 11 points, 9 rebounds, and 4 assists. Now here are some stats from the Utah Jazz. Lauri Markkanen definitely had the best stats from the Utah Jazz, having 29 points, 5 rebounds, and 0 assists, continuing his streak of 20 points or more. He has continued this streak for 18 games now. Is Malik Beasley back to his scoring ways? It definitely seemed like he was tonight. He scored 19 points and got a really nice 3 to fall before the half. So hopefully he can keep that up. Now, will Lauri Markkanen be an all-star or not? Lauri Markkanen has averaged 24.8 points, 8.7 rebounds, and 1.8 assists, which seems definitely like all-star stats, which is why I think that he probably should be an all-star. But there is a lot of great players in the Western Conference, so it will definitely be hard for him to make an all-star appearance. But I hope to see him in the All-Star game. I don't think too many people are going to test Walker Kessler anymore after he had 5 blocks tonight. I just know I sure wouldn't. He kind of looked like he should be a candidate for Defensive Player of the Year tonight. It's crazy how good he is at defense for a rookie. It seems he could probably be a pretty good center in the league. So we might have got the upper hand in the Gobert deal. After this win tonight, the Jazz are in 10th place in the Western Conference, but still not far behind some of the other teams in the Western Conference. Because after the Mavericks lost tonight, they were in 5th place, but now they've dropped down to 8th. Just from 1 loss. So if the Jazz continue to win games, they should be able to skyrocket in the Western Conference. Because the Jazz are 17-9 at home, that should give them an advantage to win more games as well. The Mavericks are 9-16 away, so that could have been part of the reason they lost. But definitely the biggest part was Luka Doncic being out. Jazz fans from all around come to watch the Jazz game tonight, as the Vivint Smart Home Arena was 99% filled. Will the Jazz make a trade before the deadline? To me, I would hope that they would try and get John Collins, because I think that he would fit in well on our team. And the Hawks might be willing to, considering that they already have Clint Capella as their center. The real question is, who would we want to trade for them, though? Now some NBA news. Pacers' Miles Turner signs a 2-year, $60 million extension, which should be a good signing for the Pacers. Stephen Curry fined $25,000 for a tossing mouthpiece and also ejected from the game the other night. Also, in other news, the All-Star starters have just been named. Here are the starters for the All-Star game, in case you're wondering. In the Western Conference, LeBron James is the captain. Zion Williamson, Nikola Jokic, Luka Doncic, and Stephen Curry are all starters for the Western Conference team. And for the Eastern Conference, Giannis is the captain. Donovan Mitchell, Jason Tatum, and Kyrie Irving, and also Kevin Durant are all starters for the Eastern Conference. And that'll about wrap up the Jazz portion of this podcast. Now we got Who You Got, NFL edition, where we will be predicting who we think is going to win out of the 49ers and Eagles and the Kansas City Chiefs and the Cincinnati Bengals. And so here is our predictions for those games. And to help me with that, I will have our special guest.
I'm predicting the Niners and the Bengals.
I think that those are some pretty good predictions. I think those are the teams that I would probably take to win as well. So basically, Super Bowl, Niners, Bengals. Who do you got winning out of that matchup?
The Niners.
Well, you heard it here first from YourSports Boyz. We'll see you next time. Over and out.